Luigi and Guido are smaller than most of the other characters in the Cars franchise. They're the smallest main characters. But since they're such major characters, most toy lines covering the Cars series is going to have to include them in one way or another. Some just give up. We still don't have a mini racer Guido. There's a Luigi, but no Guido. Some throw scaling out the window, like the Micro Drifter toy line, and others make them huge. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the next episode of Weird Disney Cars products. Today we're going to be talking about Luigi and Guido, so let's begin. If you couldn't already tell from Cars Adventures, I love Lego, and I have a whole lot of it. I love their massive parts inventory, their minifigures, and the fact that everything interconnects. I love the fact that they have a bunch of different licenses, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and again, everything connects. If I want to have Batman's cowl on the body of Darth Vader with the legs of Spider-Man, you could do that. If I want to build anything, whether it's for a video or just for fun, go ahead and I use Legos. Or Lego. I believe the plural of Lego is Lego. So, imagine my joy when I first found out about Lego Cars in 2011. I got a ton of the sets, and one of them was this. This is the Tokyo Pitstop set released for Cars 2, and it looks pretty good. Luigi and Guido's builds are complex. There are some new pieces used exclusively for them, like Luigi's eyes. There's some interesting part usage, like using frying pans for the sides of the headphones or using a flat tile piece for the top of Guido. I like how Guido's forks are on a hinge joint there. And although he can't carry that wrench and it's clipped to his side, they look really good. The only reason why I'm showing this is because for 2017 and the release of Cars 3, Lego shifted over to their Juniors line for the car sets. These are more simplified builds made for a younger demographic. They use some larger pieces. They're not Duplo, they're normal Lego, but they use some larger pieces and more simple builds. And this was their Luigi and Guido set, Luigi and Guido's Pitstop. What a downgrade! Yeah, they are a little bit smaller, so it's a bit better with the scaling, but they just don't look like the characters. Why is Luigi so tall here? He's using the same eyepieces, but he's built in such a way where he looks uncomfortably tall. The top isn't even a flat piece, the top of Luigi. Guido looks like he's wearing a hat like the other pitties. His forks can't even attach to other pieces. This one's just inaccurate. But before Lego had the Cars license, Mega Bloks did. And these are their takes on Luigi and Guido. They look pretty good. Of course, they're using a ton of specialized pieces. Not very Lego-like at all. Not very blocky to give off the appearance of the characters. And they look pretty good, except Guido's eyes are like kind of creepily small. Ugh. I actually had this Luigi, but that Guido, I think I'm glad I didn't have it. Again, something about the way he's staring. This was another thing I had when I was little. This is a Luigi Plush. He's huge! The rest of the cars that they made plushes for, I had 4 other ones. I had a McQueen, a Sally, a Mater, and a Doc, and they were all in scale with each other. But this was the only Luigi they ever made, and it towered above them, twice the size. I always remember wondering when I was little why they couldn't make Luigi smaller, why he was so huge, why they only made him this huge. I guess their way of dealing with correct character size was by throwing that right out the window. And here's the Guido that went with that Luigi, I believe. I'm not sure, though. I do think I remember seeing this back in the Disney store when I was really young. Aside from him being much larger than the other stuffed cars, something about the top just doesn't look right. It's way too pillowy, he's a bit too wide, and the forks look way too flimsy and thin. Ladies and gentlemen, Monster Truck Luigi. Look at those wheels on this thing. I don't know, this... Oh, no way! This is a bootleg! How did I not realize this? This is not a real Cars product. I was just going to point out the fact that they used the wrong McQueen on the packaging, but that looks like it says Cars, like, 202. Wow. Okay, forget that, guys. This is not a real product. That's why he looks so off. I'm leaving this in regardless. This is interesting. Here's the reason why I thought that Luigi was real. This Guido right here. It looks almost like a carnival prize. Like, that's how the quality of it looks. But as for accuracy, this looks like Guido. It was released for Cars 3, as you can see from the Cars 3 labeling. It's just kind of odd that it's attached to a cardboard box at the bottom. Usually a plush is just free. It's not attached to anything. It's got a tag, but it's not attached to a box. But this is why I thought that Luigi was real. It's definitely weird if there's not a Luigi to go with it, which I believe there might not even be. But hey, I've been thinking about doing a weird knockoff products video for a while. That Luigi's going to fit great into it. So far, today's episode hasn't been all that weird. Mostly, these are just products that don't look much like the characters. Well, up next we got something that's definitely weird from the world of the Disney pins. There are so many of these out there. Some of them are just going to be odd. Like these two! Supercharged, souped up Luigi and Guido. Look at that. Look at that. Guido's got a huge engine attached to his back. Luigi's got exhaust attached to his back. That's not where the exhaust is going to come out of. Their back tires are huge. Just an odd pin set. They're a little creepy too. Here's a massive cardboard cutout of Guido, child not included. He's just there to show the scale. I think this was like 40-something inches tall. I saw this back, if you guys remember, during my April Fool's Day special. I had a whole segment where I looked up McQueen, and this Guido popped up, and I clicked on it. I've been getting ads from that company ever since I clicked on that. So I knew I just had to put this Guido in there. Yeah, definitely odd to have a massive cardboard cutout of Guido. I know they do that for superheroes and for celebrities, but Guido? I don't know about you guys, but Guido's my favorite Avenger. Of course, if Guido did have a superpower, it would be keeping toothbrushes nice and organized. I don't get what Disney's obsession is with Cars-themed dental care products. This right here, this is a toothbrush holder featuring Luigi and Guido. It's kind of a cute concept. You got the Casadella tires. You have spots for a few toothbrushes. Something about Luigi's eyes is definitely off. I don't know why. They just can't get these characters' eyes right this episode. Someone at Disney thought that it would be a smart idea to make a line of collectibles where different characters would be put onto the body of Mickey Mouse. And they made Cars characters. While Lightning and Mater ended up looking terrible, Guido seems to be the only one who could translate well. I take that back. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.